So keep all the lights. All the lights, please. All the lights keep, man. Yes. Sir, common concept I'm going to teach you today for all the batches. Sanjay,
Okay,
sir, can you please attend? Put your attention on me. Yeah. Until transformation. It's not transformation, it's activity. Already in your ADF core activities, especially for the looping, you have two activities. Number one, for each activity. Number two, until activity. Both are looping activities only. Fan. So for some time, please wait. So for each activity until activity, sir, please, sir. For each activity is a looping activity. That means will be performed your activity execution, sub-activity execution for multiple times at each iteration. And until activity is also same loop activity. What is the difference between these two? Both are loop. Why two? First question, why two we need? Why not one? The use case of for each is different. The use case of until is different. First we to try to get the clarity. In case of for each, the question is how many iterations? Answer should be n times, where n is number of items in collection. Number of items in collection. Suppose in get metadata, example in get metadata output. How to take get metadata output? At the rate activity of get metadata. Suppose this is activity name dot output. This output is a JSON record. Within that you have a field. Let's say child items. What is the data type of it? Array. This array contains 5 items. Now, 5 iterations will be executed. 5 iterations for each. Got it. I am coming to until activity. This is not depends on number of items in the array, number of items in the input. Okay. When our condition true, loop execution will be stopped. That means until given condition true. That's why the name is called until. Understand the point, sir? Suppose how long class will be continued? This is our question. Until, not fixed time, until You understood is my answer. First iteration, I delivered that concept. I collected the feedback. False. Reply is false. Again, next iteration of the delivery of the class. Again, after completion of the topic explanation, again result is false. One more third time I am going to explain the same thing. Third time it became true. Then I will stop the class. If it is fixation time by 10:30 or 11:30 or 12:30, whether you understand or not, it doesn't matter. But once 10:30 reached, I will finish the class, I will wind up. So here there is no word called until. Here my answer is until you understood the topic. The class will be continued. With that general meaning, they put one activity called until activity. Got it? Until given condition true, your loop is keep executing. That means the number of iterations are happening. Understand? To understand this problem statement, why, what is the need of this until? One use case I will take. Observe this one. Just let me enter into my portal. The portal I'm starting. It's a new account ID, sir, new subscription. I took from one of the student. This is our regular ETL. And also I'm going to start a data lake also. From this one. Coming to the containers under my data, I have some files here. I am deleting this one. Think that this file is not available to you. The file EMP. Okay. But already in ADF, for this file, you have a data set. Come and launch your ADF first. Here I have a data set which is EMP, DS underscore EMP. In yesterday class, we have created this. How to minimize this window? Yes. What is the backend file? EMP. But in fact, in the data lake, the file not available. Without that file physical existence, based on the data set, if I copy, what will happen? You just check. I'm going to create a pipeline. And taking the activity of the copy data. The source, here I am giving DS underscore EMP. And sync our regular data set, which is DS underscore output. The backend of this DS output is output container only. Okay. I'm going to submit this. I'm going to execute this pipeline. As per this configuration, what it is going to do? Reading data from DS underscore EMP and writing into output container. But the data set DS EMP backend file emp.txt that is not currently available. Understood all of it? That is not currently available. Check what happens. I'm executing this. Copy data started. Status is in queue now. Still in queue. It's failed. Failed because of what? The source not available. If source not available, you stop this process, go to the data lake, upload your employee file, then run it, it will run. Okay. But there are some real-time scenarios, this kind of work style will not work out. Suppose to get employees data, to a third-party vendor or from a third-party vendor to me, I am calling web activity. Okay, web activity. For this web activity, what I'm doing REST API call to get my employees list. Employee list or employee attendance or something. Whenever I call this activity, as this is in my pipeline, this is first activity. When I call this, what will happen? First of all, my ADF should connect with that REST API endpoint. But endpoint is busy. File not dumped. Understand? File not dumped. Meanwhile, your copy data activity, your copy data activity is trying to do what? Suppose file name is emp.txt, but that emp.txt is produced from this web activity, but still that web activity did not produce that emp.txt. Meanwhile, other pipeline has executed this copy data activity, but emp.txt not produced. Definitely failure will happen or not. Okay. Again, I waited for 15 minutes. Okay. Again, I run this my previous pipeline. Same story happened. Why same story happened? Still web activity did not produce my required file. But I don't know when it will happen. Again, last trial I did it on 2 p.m. today. Still same response I got. After that, I went to home. But by 2:15, the file produced. By 2:15, file produced by web activity. At that time, I was not here. Again, tomorrow morning, I will reach. I'm going to submit manual. Till then, time waste. When file not available, unnecessarily keep waiting. Understand? Every time it is giving me failure because of the file is not available. Such kind of problems I am getting. So for this, we can provide a solution with this status, with this until loop. Understand? Until is a loop, for each is a loop. Use case different. Both are loops, use case different. Understood? Now come to the point. The use case is like this. Sir, all of you able to see my board, online team, classroom board, please?
Yes, sir, visible, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir, visible, sir. Screen is visible, sir.
I write something, please confirm me. Like, are you able to see our classroom?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
To get empty data until activity, sir. Loop and whether other conditions.
Hello. Able to see this?
Hello.
Yeah, super.
Okay.
Observe this. What I tried to say, explain to you. Initially, I declare a variables. Variable is file. Is there file? My variable is there file. This is variable. The default value I am giving as false. Default value I am giving false. Here I am writing one loop called until. In the until, I am giving a condition. What is true? Until is there file becomes true. That means bool of is there file. This value becomes true. I want to perform this operation. Whenever this value became true, my loop should be stopped. Understood?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Now it is fine.
Okay.
Sorry, sir, net disconnected.
Okay, no problem, sir.
Sir, what I am typing on the board, classroom board, are you able to see?
Yes, sir.
Online tip.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Little bit blurred, sir.
There are server issues, sir. Some server issues there. Sir.
Okay, do one thing. I will use my paint. This lighting system is not good here.
Yes, sir.
Confirm me the screen share. Previously net disconnected.
Yes, sir. Your screen is visible, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. The first step I declare a variable. Sir. Variable name like this is their file. My expected file. It is asking you some default value at the time of declaring only. The default value I am giving false. That means this is the initial value. Here my first activity in the pipeline. That is until activity. If it is until, it is asking you some condition, expression. The expression I am giving bool of. Bool means is a conversion function. Is there? Fine. So in this moment, in the first iteration, what is value of is there file? True or false? False. If it is false, iteration will be started. If it is true, iteration will be stopped. That means here you have a guarantee. What is that? If condition true, no execution. Condition false, execution of the iteration. Okay, if it is looping statement means this is just expression you have given on a top level. Under loop, definitely there should be some sub condition, sub statement. Here the first sub statement I am giving sub activity, that is get metadata. For get metadata, what is our input? It is asking you data set name. The data set name is here ds underscore emp. What is the backend file of it? emp.txt. I will use field list. Second option I am setting field list. What is the option to know whether given file existed or not? Exists. If file existed, it returns true. File not existed, it returns false. Now, this is the activity. For this activity, I'm giving sub activity number 2. And before that, I am connecting sub 1 to sub 2. The sub 2 activity here, I am giving if condition activity. I want to check whether file available or not. If available, one thing. If not available, one more thing I wanted. Understand the point? Okay. In the if condition, it will ask you expression, condition expression. What is that expression? Whether file existed value, whether file existed or not, I want to check. That information available in output of get metadata. Yes or no? How to take that output? How to take that output, sir? Activity of get metadata dot output dot exists. But exists output in the get metadata that is in string format. That's why I want to convert that value into Boolean. To convert that into Boolean, we have function bool. Till now, all of you understood what is the process we are going to do. Okay. This is the condition. Whenever you have a given condition, you have two options. One is true activity. Second one, false activity. If file available, what you wanted to do? Previously, what is the value of your variable? Is there file value is false. The variable is there file. That value is false. If file available, I want to make it as true. If file available, I want to make it as true. That's why. To modify one variable value, what is the activity? Set variable activity. In that set variable activity, what value I will apply for that? I will apply true. Got it. So when your variable value is turned to true, in the beginning the variable value is false. When that will be turned to true? If a file existed, then only you are turning into true. Because our use case is you are importing data from web activity. In first 10 seconds, web activity not completed. Next 10 seconds not completed. Next 10 seconds also not completed. By next completed, then the set variable value will become true. Till then, whatever pipeline has to do. Till then, whatever pipeline has to do, it has to wait. Suppose if file not existed, you are asking wait activity. Wait for 10 seconds. This is my story here. It's all the things only for sub activity of your until. Okay. Until. This is in the pipeline. This is first activity. Next activity. I'm going for the next activity, which is copy data activity. Number 2, copy data activity. If it is copy data activity, what are the two things? Source and sink. Number 1, source. Source is what? ds_emp. Sink is what? ds_output. Understood? Okay, no problem. After this is just I'm explaining the process. In our next recording, we will do practical. Now till now, try to execute this. Not executing this, try to understand what is happening. Just I am taking this copy, only this copy, into next level. Just I am trying to compress the size. All of you feel comfortable with this? Okay. Here I am going to explain the process at each iteration, what will happen. Situation, web activity did not produce output. Pipeline execution started. You started debug. Got it. First, what is the initial value of is there file? False. Check the condition. Check the condition in expression. True or false, tell me, sir. Only that you tell me false. Because of false, it will enter into loop. It will enter into loop. Okay, I'm talking about first iteration. It entered into loop. In the loop, what is the first activity? File not yet produced. What is the result of get metadata? What is the result of get metadata?
Fail.
False, because the file is not available. And you are checking in the if condition. Expression, Boolean of that exists output. What is that? False. If it is false, what it is doing? Wait for 10 seconds. Wait for 10 seconds. First iteration completed or not? First iteration completed. Going to second iteration. Going to second iteration. In second iteration, what is the value of is there file? Before going for second iteration, again it will check the condition of until. Tell me now. Is there false? What is the value currently? Still false. Again, second iteration, you will enter. You will enter into second iteration. Now again, still the file is not produced. What is the value of get metadata? False. Check the if condition. Result is false. Because of false. Again, wait for 10 seconds. Meanwhile of this 10 seconds, this movement, file produced. Meanwhile of this movement, from web activity, the file got produced. Check the condition now. File produced. Check the condition. No, still false. Still false. Understood? Still false. What about get metadata? It returns. Not false. It returns true. At the time of second wait being executed, file produced. Understand? That's why is there file value not modified? In the third iteration, if you check the value of is there file, still false. That's why you entered into loop. Whenever you entered into loop, first activity get metadata. Now when it check the status of file availability, what is there file or not in this moment? Available. So that what is the output of get metadata? True. Understood? Get metadata output is true now. Come on. Now check the if condition. What is the condition? True. Because of true, what will happen? Set variable value. What is the variable name there? Is there file. Previous value false. Now latest value true. This time wait activity not executed because condition true. Now 3 iterations completed. Now it is trying to go for Fourth iteration. Before fourth iteration, it will check the until condition. What is until condition now? True. Because of true, loop stop. Up to now, what happened? Only first activity completed. Just submit that and go to home. Till file is available, it is keep checking. When our file available, it will stop the until loop and it will come to second activity. What is that second activity? Copy data activity. Now file is there or not? Available. Definitely, perfectly. It will load the file into target. Understood this point? So this is what use case of until. In case of for each, we cannot achieve this kind of functionality. For each will execute a loop for n times where n is number of items in the array or collection. But here we are not working with a collection. We are working with a specific criteria. Till that criteria meets, your loop keep executed. So till what extent you want to execute your loop? Till my file is available. Till my file is available, I want to execute this. Got it? This is the use case. First iteration file not available, going for second iteration. Immediately did not go. Wait for 10 seconds and then it is going. Understand? Again, second iteration file not available. Again, waiting for 10 seconds. But meanwhile of this 10 seconds, file produced. In the third iteration, again false, again entered into third iteration. But when it check the get metadata status, file is available. If file is available, you are calling set variable activity. You are modifying your initial variable value, previously false, now true. Then going for the fourth iteration, before executing fourth iteration, again it is checking the condition. But condition became true, it will stop it so that it won't enter into the fourth iteration. Now until loop completed. Until loop completed means your first activity completed. Then second activity is copy data. It will copy the file into the target. Understood all of you? Okay. Meeting time is up. We will break this and we will start a practical part in its next meeting.
Okay, sir.
All of you understood online team about this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Give me 5 minutes time, sir. We will start meeting in the same link in the next meeting.
Okay, sir.